Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It's 2222 and I felt like, well, I didn't plan to come on at this time. I got a notification, I love it. It's flashing up 2222. I don't know if you can see it. 2222. Watch live now. Okay, so here we are. I just felt like I haven't done a live in a while, and just by chance it's 2222. So we shall let one's dinner go down. You see Jasper, look. Oh, he's cleaning. What are you cleaning? Your eyes? Or your ears? Are you going to be listening to what I'm going to be saying, Jasper? You don't even know what I'm going to say yet. I don't even know what I'm going to say yet. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. Good morning, depending on where you are and when you're watching. Hi, Jeremy. How have you been? Long time. No speak. Have you been there in the background, or have you been having a break? It's good to see you anyway, buddy. You're well. That's good to hear. You as well. Who else wants to say hi? I can pull a story. I just wanted to check in. You've been hiding. That's okay. At least you're honest. That's absolutely fine. A lot of the masculines sometimes need time just to like sit back and listen, just so that they can absorb it all. So hiding's good. The hermit energy has been showing its face, and then you show your face. Okay. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay. I felt like playing with the tarot of sexual desires. I'm not sure what kind of message they're going to come out with. I feel like it's going to be something interesting. So let's see what we're going to pull out of the bag tonight. I'm singing New Kids on the Block. Well, I guess it's a brand new day after all. Every time we hear, what's the words? I don't know the words. See the girls with the curls in the hair, yeah. Anyway, the song's called Tonight. Tonight. There's New Kids on the Block. Feeling strong. King of Swords. It's really nice. Real nice, strong, masculine energy here. Oh look, they got themselves some wings, some fairy wings, and it looks to me as if they're going through their transformation, or they've transformed. Let's not say that the masculines have transformed into beautiful butterflies, but they're coming out of their cocoons. Chrysalis, are they? I believe there is a difference. The butterflies come out of a chrysalis. I'm just guessing here, listen. And I believe moths might come out of a cocoon. Anyway, butterflies, chrysalis. That just takes me to crystallized energy. Anyway, he's holding the sword of truth. You can see because there's all this blue energy around the sword. Transformation. What's on the other side of that wall there, Divine Masculine? It's like that brickwork has gathered itself some moss. A rolling stone gathers no moss. King of Swords, nice energy. A king who's going to take control. Look at this butterfly here. It's flying in between the two clouds, the storm clouds. Found a gap. Another brick in the wall. Why are we going to Floyd? Okay, I don't know much about Floyd. Pink Floyd. Pink. It took me to the heart chakra. Pink. Anyway, there's a gap in the wall. Why do I feel like this man's holding his penis? He's got a bulge in his pants. Hold on. Let's just take it closer to the light. He's got something in his hand here. He's like rock hard. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look, it's like I'm well hard. Is it just you and me, Jeremy? We'll go back to hiding. I can't hide from the cards. They'll have me discuss whatever wants to be discussed. So we're looking at a hard King of Swords here. Oh, jeez. Wheel of Fortune. So I'm feeling like there's a gap in the wall. There's a break in the clouds so that this transformation can occur. And then it's like all of a sudden, by a stroke of luck, the masculines and feminine are in the same vicinity. They're in the same world. He's giving her raspberries, blowing raspberries on her belly. And she's, I don't know, she looks a little bit, I don't want to say deflated, surrendered. There's a surrender here. I'm picking up on the two chords here. There's one here and then there's one here. But I felt the energy of being like stuck together. Jasp, darling. He's blowing raspberries on his own belly. Are you cleaning your belly? Lily, I don't know what you're doing over there. You best stop exploring though. Best stop exploring. There's this energy of wanting to explore. Have a look, the divine feminine. There's a surrender there. Oh, it's like kind of like kissing you all over, every inch of your body. He's well hard. Oh my goodness. What world is this masculine in? It's like a world of ecstasy. Oh, it's the world of desires, of course. Then we have the Lover's energy. We've moved up to the breast now. So I'm taken to the Kundalini. I feel, because I saw the sparkle coming out of the feminine's head here, and I felt like she was kind of lit up. And the masculine here, he's working his way up this feminine's body. Like I kind of said, planning on like kissing every inch, not missing a part. What's this in the background? There's some figures in the background who have blindfolds on. It's all important. Oh, it's one figure, I believe, in the background. I'm not sure what's behind them. They're sitting there kind of watching, but they got like a Batman. Well, actually, they've got a Robin mask on. And interesting, as I've kind of said, that you're in the same world, but you both have kind of different auras around you. And I feel the masculine energy here has this very earthly energy. Look, he's grounded in. And the feminine here, she has this violet energy to her, which took me to the crown chakra. Then I was taken to the snake. And seeing as I believe that snake would represent the Kundalini rising, which would explain someone being extremely turned on and hard, is that the Kundalini is rising from the root chakra and all the way up to alignment at the crown chakra. The masculine here on this image, you can see, looks like actually the roles have been reversed. So feminine's ground and it's in on this one. It's more brown around her head. You could pick up the violet around here. And that's the energy of you both being in the same world, same universe. Now, let's go to the character who's watching. I felt a bit of a Cupid energy to him. I feel like it's a boy. I wasn't sure what was behind him. It actually looks like an angel wing from here. Half of an angel wing, and that would take me to like Batman and Robin, your psychic. So I feel like Cupid's there, assisting to half of the situation. It makes sense with these maybe representing the snake, the Kundalini. What a topic to talk about at 2233 at night. Well, hey, look, it's what's on my little table. You're lit up, Divine Feminine. You're glowing. Jasp, does that irritate you, darling? All right, don't go for Mummy. It's all good. Let's carry on with this story, The Lovers. So the King of Swords, which is a character card, a court card. Courting. He wants to do some courting. Looks like some kissing and some... just kissing you all over, really. Now, why is the X the X? What's the X got to do with it? Okay, this feels like ex-partners have made the Divine Masculine stronger. And it feels, there's an X here on his bicep. And I actually feel like lessons are learned. They sure are, through our life experience. So this is about past lovers making you stronger. Oh, and then we've got the Ten of Cups. What did I say? Something about the separation. I said something about separation here. Oh, not wanting to be separated. So this could actually have been the X marks the spot, the actual separation. Because I felt like this is the feminine here. And in one picture, like her hair is shorter than the other side. She's leaning back here. It looks like, bless you. Somebody sneezed up there. You can see the rainbow bridge here. It's just taking me to how her head is tilted back here. And interesting, again, I'm picking up that one side, by the lady with the longer hair, it's red. So I feel like this looks like a love heart here as well. You're going to have to stick with me. But here is the red for the root chakra. And then we go up to like the violets here, which will be the crown chakra. And I feel like that's just grounding this in. I was taken to the colour of the clothes as well, being warm, with the white being very pure, being purified here with the purple, the crown chakra. And this is how far you've come, Divine Feminine. Because you've got your black and white on here, which would mean an integration of your feminine, masculine energy. Boom. It's like you are lit up, connected with divine source. I feel it's some kind of surrender. So I feel like you have surrendered, and then Cupid here, he's dealing with the other half. Cupid stepped in. Okay. Masked Crusader. And where is the Batman? Well, he's in the cave, aren't they, Jeremy? Been hiding away. That's where they are. Look, it's no secret. Okay, in their man caves. Got to find the Bat Cave. I found the Bat Cave when I went walking up in the Hollywood Hills. Well, I totally bypassed. I went walking to find the Bat Cave. That was my mission, but I ended up walking a lot further up until I was kind of like right by the Hollywood sign. And it was like, okay, I could go around the back of it, but it was getting dark and they closed the gates. And then I saw like a sign saying that there beware the snakes and mountain lions. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm on my own up here. I took no water because I only planned to go to the back cave. So as I've walked all the way back down, I passed some people who come out of like this little opening. I said, is the back cave there? And they said it is. And I said, how far? Because it's dusk. These gates are going to close on me. They said it's not far. So I went, got pictures of the back cave. That was fun. Back cave. Right, where are we going with this, Lucy? Hollywood. 10 of Cups, you know that's your happily ever after. TiVo's. It's thundering again. Interesting. I'll be a wife first. He kind of didn't agree. Don't worry about that. We're in training, Divine Feminine. We have our own position to fulfill. I was thinking about this earlier. I thought, oh my God, if I was told years ago that really my mission was just to be a divine wife, I might have fucked my ideas up a little bit. But I wasn't aware that that was like kind of a serious role. And also it's a serious role for the divine masculine to take on, is to actually be a divine husband, a father and a friend, companion. 10 of Cups anyway. Divine Feminines, Cupid's working on that part of it. You are well and truly grounded in Divine Feminine. You even have like the tattoo to say that you're grounded, and then your Kundalini has soared. Now the Divine Masculine is following suit and he's rising. You can see he's rising up your body, but it's rising in his body. Look, he's holding something in his pants. I was going to call him a dirty devil, but he's like a dirty angel. Right. I told you, there's something about being like Batman and Robin. But he's the lion here. Aslan. That's who he wants to be. Aslan. Aslan resurrected. Because when you killed him on that, she killed him. Whatever her name was. She was an ice witch queen, wasn't she? I don't like her. Anyway, she killed Aslan. She shaved him. She disgraced him. My goodness. I found the collection of actually all my Narnia books. Might be interesting to have a read of. We'll talk about Aslan. Aslan's so cute. And he just surrenders because he knows the truth. And I believe that it was something to do with, killing someone unfairly on this stone. That, anyway, he was resurrected. I'll wait, my treasure. Treasure, that is what you are. Okay, so we now have like the dynamic duo here. All right, they're in the same bubble. And it looks very much as if the masculine is called for you to jump on him and take a ride. That's just take a walk on the wild side. I said, baby, take a ride on the wild side. She's astride him, look. Oh, my mind, come on. It was my decision, I suppose, to use the Tower of Desires. So that's what we've got going on. What's going on? Well, I've just told you. There's that lightning, T-Rose. Look like there's been like some kind of volcanic eruption. And if I was to have a guess, the only thing that's looking like it wants to erupt is whatever he's holding in his hand here, the thing that's not the sword. He hung up 30 minutes ago. Treasure, that is what you are. Like, literally hung up, like, or just finished the phone call. Or did he hang up on you? Did he say goodbye before he hung up? Or did he just slam the phone down? What's slamming the phone down? That's the thing with all these phone calls, text messages. It's really hard to kind of, if you're not in front of someone, it's hard to really scope what's really going on. And I feel they know that. That's why you hung up, TiVos. Why did you hang up? Did you say goodbye before you hung up? My DM said once I hung up on him, and I thought, well, I didn't. The conversation was over, and I did say goodbye before I cut the phone call. But don't hang up on them. But then my DM thought that I blocked him as well. I've never blocked him. I would never dream of blocking him. Why would I want to block someone that I would like to be in my life? Anyway, nope. You got to watch that, TiVos. If you're in union or desire to be in union with, I'm not talking to you like directly, TiVos, although, yeah, I suppose I am. But this was another thing I was thinking about. It's like if you want to be in union and that's your desire to be in union with, you know, your divine counterpart, you wouldn't be hanging up on each other. You wouldn't even be doing any of that anymore. So, yeah. No more hanging up. No more blocking. Okay. I love her dearly. I've got to keep her in line. She's a divine wife. Okay. No hanging up. The divine wife does not hang up rudely. She can set her boundaries. Okay, let me carry on. Because it looks like something interesting is coming out. Let's have an affirmator. You allow him to frustrate you too much. Yes, be strong, but stay cool. Okay. Let's say no more about that. I know you are trying. And if it's not pointed out, you might not recognise what you're doing. But I thought to myself, I thought that's so true. If you're in union, you wouldn't be raking up the past. You would have let it all be at peace, at rest. It's on reserve, though. I'm going to just carry on with this. I think you know what I'm saying. It's like all that kind of bad feeling and the unfairness of it all. It's just that energy cannot exist in union. And it spoke here about actually, you know, coming from being grounded. Look, you're going to be grounded. You can't ground him. You're grounded now. I'm blocking you. Oh, okay. You'll only attract that back. Think about that. You'll only attract it back being blocked and having a phone hung up on you. Try not to do it. Try just a little bit harder, TiVos, darling. Honestly, it's for your benefit. We've got to have a look at why we are so unsettled and agitated by these masculines, I was going to call them. That's what we need to have a look at and try not to allow them to affect your vibration. Okay. You do know what they're like. We all do. We all know exactly what our divine masculines are like. That's why we've been paired up with them. Okay. We have generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. This took me to hear about keeping the flow going. And the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. And this is very much about the divine masculine kind of missing out on this. It's a divine partnership. The wave took me to the ripple effect that the 100th monkey would actually generate out there. So it's like there's someone like sitting there contemplating, am I the 100th monkey? If you even think that you're the 100th monkey, then it's more than likely you are. And it's definitely worth stepping up because there'll be a ripple effect. And all our guys wake up. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. A little wake-up call. Anyway, generosity. So with the 100th monkey theory is that there was 99 of them that would wash their sweet potatoes in the water because they discovered that it would taste better that way than just eating it out of the sand. all the other monkeys were too stubborn to even try that approach. So they've remained where they are until one monkey out of the stubborn ones swallowed their pride and went down to the water and washed their bloody sweet potato. And then what happened was all the monkeys, all of them, then started to go to the water just because it took one monkey. Not just that, but another island that they were doing the same experiment, all those monkeys went and started to wash the potatoes. Or yeah, I think they were doing anyway. Yes, it affected. It was a ripple effect. So it's this wave energy here. Why is our world in the state that it is? Because of the bloody 100th monkey. What a responsibility. Listen, you won't actually probably know whether you were the 100th monkey. I think you'll know, like it with him, but there'll be masculines waking up left, right, and centre. So it's all right. Blame it on someone else. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on a good time. Blame it on the boogeyman. Impermanence. So this is the ups and downs of life. And I feel like it's about you hanging on together through the ups and downs. And learning that when things get tough, divine masculine, you can't just go running and hiding all the time. That just creates more inner anguish for you. So when things go tough or go down, I don't know, when things go down, when you're feeling a bit droopy, it's like you can really get stuck in that, not understanding that the good is coming back to you. So life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. And you have just been dwelling in the masculine. You've been dwelling in the masculine, egotistical energy here. Woe is me. Okay. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. So you both got to learn to take the rough with the smooth. And that comes to each other as well. But I feel like you've both evolved here. How long have I been on for? 27 minutes. It's not going to be a long reading. I'm just wondering who wants to speak next. A Sacred Destiny card? Let's do it. Oh, I called the reading 2222. So that would completely complete this, wouldn't it? It's Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, 1111, but it was 2222. So I feel like both counterparts are balanced enough. So what now then? Because it looks like the Divine Masculine is transformed and he's rock steady. He's hanging on to the Divine Feminine. It doesn't... Interesting. I was going to say he's hanging on to her coattails. Well, he is. He's kind of got his hands on her buttocks. I don't know if he's breathing air into her or drawing it out of her navel energy. Okay. So your solar plexus is just above the navel. That looks about right. So the willpower to carry on. Let's get a Sacred Destiny card. What's next then? Feels like the Divine Feminine's in alignment. She's ready to jump on board. There's definitely this alignment here with the feminine. She's got the infinity symbol. So it's like she has the power of the magician. Can we have a sacred destiny card, please? Forgiveness. That's what it would take now. That's what it would take now. The sunset glow. As the sun sinks behind the horizon, the reds and the orange turn to the lavenders and deep purples. How can you make this up, guys? I've been speaking about the red to the purple. So and the three bottom chakras as well. So as the sun sinks behind the horizon, what's that, yellow, and the reds and oranges turn to the lavenders and deep purples of the ensuing night, the day is complete. Sunset signifies that a new cycle has begun. As each star emerges into the velvet sky, we enter a realm of the dark unknown, where magic and even the mystery of life itself seems to shimmer above us. Sure does, look. This is one hell of a story. To be regretting that the day is done is to miss the glory of the starry heavens above. Coming out of hell, guys. And that's what the story is. Especially about how either the separation or this is to do with ex-partners. It feels like X marks the spot now. So the divine masculine is kind of pinpointed and learnt the lessons, and in comes the forgiveness now. So the sacred landscape wants you to know it is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully see the present. The past doesn't need to equal the future. Just because you had a pattern or a reoccurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to reoccur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready to simply and clearly let go of the hold that the past has on you. The past is gone, and it's okay to let it go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. When you do this, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. And who's the present? You, divine feminine. The way to do this is to fully submerge yourself in the here and now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. There's definitely appreciation here now for you, divine feminine. You are his present and his future. He's let go of the past. Okay. So the way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. When you do this, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. Freedom! What's next? Hi, Denise. I can't really make sense of that, Denise. ABHC, birthday, unruly. I'm not sure what that means, sweetie. Okay, where would you like me to go now? A journey of love. We're going to get wrapped up, guys. Soon. Pretty soon. Wow. Short reading. I feel like I've been talking for ages. Let's have a look at the journey of love. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like we're off to Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Distant shores. Something about the distance here, the separation and the growth that's occurred. Card number 18. Your soul is yearning for more. I do feel like this could be the masculine's energy here. Your soul is yearning for more. It's like, tell me about it. Your soul is yearning for more. The divine is all, and there are no limits to what can be experienced by the soul. The soul is so hungry for divine reunion that it will seek out whatever is needed to get there, even if that means journeying to strange or exotic shores for expanded experience. You may be feeling this soul impulse as an urge to travel, to try something new, to let go of the limitations of your mind in how you see your current life, and to begin to see the new in what was once familiar. The art of the passionate soul is to be able to see that which is new and fresh, even in what is known, though sometimes we can use the help of a fresh vista to inspire the mind to open and the heart to be ready to receive more. It's time for you to reach for the distant shores that are calling to you now, beloved. Don't pack your bags with too much, though. You'll travel light and easy, with less baggage, and you'll need plenty of space to receive that which is new. I feel this is like breath he's drawing out of the feminine. That's why you've got to leave the past behind. That's your baggage. You don't need any of it. The past is gone. It's done. So don't pack your bags with too much, though. You'll travel light and easy with less baggage, and you'll need plenty of space to receive that which is new. This oracle brings you a message. I got goosebumps, like little chills. I got chills. They're multiplying. Okay, don't lose control yet. We're still in the middle of a reading. This oracle brings you a message. You will benefit greatly from travel right now. You may travel through the mind, reading journals of faraway lands or times, like Narnia, or watch a film that transports you. Moving your body to a different place is another way. Bring in fresh energy by unplugging you for a short time from what you know to plug you into a different circuit so that you may receive different energy. So when the opportunity to travel arrives, when the opportunity to travel arises for you soon, whether it be a jaunt far away or a day in a different place, take it. Don't worry if it doesn't seem practical. The divine is so much more important, intelligent, and capable of genius than what mere logic would have us believe. So it feels very much the divine is orchestrating all this, guys. It's going to be that urge to just want to travel. And who knows what will happen? Well, God does. Let's read this poem. I waited for dawn, not wanting to go, but knowing I soon would have to leave. I waited for the first light, listening, joining with you on each breath and each exhale. I watched as morning came, and you gently stirred, knowing our love was not measured in time, not the minutes that quickly passed or the hours as departure approached. How I wanted to linger, how I wanted to tell you that this moment would last forever and whisper one more time, I love you. That's what they've been doing, divine masculine, whispering, I love you. And whisper one more time, I love you. And then you held me and said it first, and goodbye no longer mattered. It's very interesting because it's something about the separation here, guys. Okay, not wanting to ever say goodbye. Just wanting the time with you to linger on and on. Okay. I'm going to end with a Sacred Spirit reading card. And that's it. We're wrapping up. 40 minutes and 4 seconds. That's the way, I like it. Short and sweet. Okay. Celestial Gatekeeper. Wow. Timing is critical. I feel the masculines know this. They are not silly. They're not stupid, and they're not daft. They're very tapped in, tuned in, turned on with the universe. Clear your focus. Timing is critical. Okay. The eagle is considered a sacred animal in many cultures, unafraid of confrontation. The resilience and unshakability. No, I'm just making up the words. Let me have a drink. I am going to get off, guys, early. And I feel like we're prolonging it. We're not prolonging it. It's 23:03. Jasper, go back to sleep. Irritated now. The eagle is considered a sacred animal in many cultures, unafraid of confrontation. The resilience and unshakable confidence and courage that eagles demonstrate ensure their presence is felt. Their commanding and majestic presence, soaring high above the land below, demands your respect when you reside or walk within it. Flying in between the realms of earth and spirit, these majestic animals are celestial gatekeepers, transporting spiritual communication between the heavenly gateways. Eagles have always been closely associated with God or a spiritual higher power. The Aztecs, Sumerians, Romans, Egyptians, and Native Americans all viewed the eagle as a sacred bird that empowered the people below them. Many ancient and modern cultures adopt the eagle as their spiritual icon. The freedom and wisdom these majestic birds represent are inspiring. These predatory birds rely upon their vision and ability to read wind currents to survive in their natural habitats. The sacred relationship between the Mongols and the golden eagle signify the power and respect these beautiful eagles represent and are considered more valuable than human relationships as they depend upon them for their own survival in the Siberian wilderness. Took me a while to get that out. Right now, you require a clear focus on what is ahead of you. Your timing is critical. While you may have a sense of urgency, it is not important to rush. Think about the issue or circumstances carefully before you act. Ensure you have planned your forward process. All decision making needs to be carefully considered before you jump in prematurely. Make sure you have all the facts in front of you. Eagles are deeply connected to the celestial realm, as are you. Be aware of the eagle's subtle messages as they are encouraging you to raise and elevate your vibration, to build a divine relationship, a celestial pathway with a higher source. Pay attention to dense or lower energies so you can learn the know-how. Pay attention to dense or lower energies so you can learn how this interaction affects your personal energy or blocks up your throat chakra. Let's give you an affirmation at least. I resonate with divine order. My soul is activated to the highest vibration. Okay. You've got this, and I'm getting out of here. Thank you for joining me. 45 minutes exactly. It's a world record. Do you want to be a record breaker? You've got this. You guys are doing so well. So fantastically well. We're staying the course. Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. I said that even though timing is critical, it doesn't mean that you are to rush. And that's also about like putting ourselves up on how we're reacting. Are we acting divine? Are we acting like the divine feminine, the divine masculine? Is our behaviour divine? Let's have a look. I am important. Yes, you are. And you can do it if you put your mind into it. Well, seeing as we have the King of Swords here, he wants that crown. I am important. You're a very important part. Half of the process, divine masculine. Half of the process. It's about the energy that you not only do you possess, but how you're going to process this energy together. It's going to be electrifying. It's like you will sense the genius status. It's like, I'm a fucking genius. Yes, you are. Without a vision for your future, you will always return to your past. And we're trying to leave that, aren't we? The past behind. It's not coming in this new space, this earth. Okay, bottom of the deck. We're going, Jasper. Oh, you're absolutely cool there anyway, aren't you? Impossible is just one person's opinion. But you're possible, aren't you? Because I am important. So I'm possible. Possible for what? The comeback is always stronger than the setback. I love that one. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. I'm going. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic evening. Sweet dreams. Safe travels. And I'll catch up with you guys soon. Okay. Lots and lots of love. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.